good morning. Welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah. It is yet another video, ladies and gents. The time is near about 10 past 6, 10 past 6 p.m. You just happened. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back, guys. Welcome to my channel. The time is about 10 past 6 UK time. It is yet another video. So I took some time today just to relax, sleep. Yeah, how's everybody here? Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, my video today, the title of my video today is day 3 of my water fast. Exactly 73 hours. I've done 73 hours, no food. Okay, yeah. So I was just taking time to sleep, to rest. I need that resting period as well. So welcome everybody, guys. I've really missed you. I've really missed you, but it was so important that I take some time to rest, to sleep. Yeah, how's everybody doing here? So we are going to talk about day 3, no food, just water. How's everybody here, guys? I'm okay. I'm fine. I can't complain. I'm okay. I'm okay, ladies and gents. So let's talk about how I'm feeling right now. Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit weak because I haven't eaten for 73 hours. I'm just drinking water. That is all. Hi, Perry. Hello, Mr. Perry. How are you? Long time. Good to have you back. How you doing? Oh my God, it's been a while. So, yeah, this is my day 3. No food, ladies and gents, just water. Oh, good. Good, Mr. Perry. Good you are back. Good to have you. How are you anyway? Antonio. Hello, darling. Hi, Antonio. How do you do? Oh, did you? Yeah, I missed you too. I've not seen you in a little while. So, yeah, I didn't do my usual morning cup of coffee. I would have to change the title, morning bottle of water. So, how are you? Um, well, it's good. It's good you're doing well. But yeah, I've done 73 hours without food, just water. Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit weak. Yeah, so needing some sleep, needing extra sleep. Um, Hello, Rivers. How are you? Riva says, hi, how are you? I'm good, thank you, Rivers. How are you? Ladies and gents, please let's like the video. Let's also put that notification button on. Thank you, Antonio. Thank you. Okay, ladies and gents, let's like the video. Anyway, let me just also take this opportunity to say thank you to all my new subscribers, my new viewers, and also as well as my old subscribers. Thank you, guys. I couldn't do this without you. Thank you. Thank you so much for subscribing, for liking the videos, and for also watching. Okay, thank you. I do appreciate that so very much. So yeah, I've done 73 hours, no food, just water. No food, just water, guys. So I'm feeling a little bit, mm, yeah. Yeah, don't be deceived by the lipstick I've got on. So, so how's everybody? How's everybody? Guys, let's subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe. I've got pillows behind me just in case I need to lay down on the sofa as I live stream today. So welcome, 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 guys. Let's like the video, subscribe, put the notification button on. Anyway, guys, before we dive into um, my, you know, day three, 73 hours, no food, just water. Uh, I, I just would like to talk to you about something on my heart, something very important, something I've been hearing people saying, especially online on YouTube. Oh my goodness, guys, sometimes I'm hearing people repeat the same things I've been saying. That's a compliment, though. That is a compliment right here on YouTube. I'm not going to be mentioning names. I've been hearing people repeat the same statements, the same sentences, and some people have also been kind of like repeating my so the steps I've taken to you know to start to restart my live streams to grow my channel. I'm hearing that sometimes we are influencing a lot of people and we don't even know it. But unfortunately, some people that we get to influence, they throw stones, they wanna stop us, but they like our ideas and they copy them. But then at the same time, they go behind the scenes and use, you know, ghost accounts and start to bully, start to do all sorts of things. But that's okay. That's okay. All I would like to say is if you want to benefit from the ideas, my ideas, the and copying my statements, be kind to me. Honestly, I'm not angry about that. I'm not upset about that. In fact, I am chuffed. Yeah, I am chuffed by the fact that there's people that are coping a lot of things. I appreciate you, Sarah. Thank you, Mr. Perry. And I've seen some people trying to copy my mannerisms as well. I don't know how they do that. I don't know how they do that, but it's very funny. It's very funny. I'm just myself. There's nothing I'm doing that isn't me. I'm just myself. So when people copy my mannerisms, I'm like, whoa, how is this gonna work? But anyway, guys, yeah, that's okay. That's okay. You can do that, ladies and gents. Um, if I'm interesting you, if I am motivating you, oh, that's good. That's good. But please don't throw stones. Don't throw stones. Just say thank you. If you don't have to say thank you, you want to make it, you, you want to be the original, the originator. Still, you know, just don't throw stones. But yeah, I'm seeing a lot of people like just producing the same phrases that I've aired out here on YouTube, and some just mannerisms, you know, some you could be around me, trust me, I'll have the same mannerisms and more. So, oh, thank you, Mr. Perry. Thank you. Nasret. Hi, Nasret. PP. Hi, how are you? Mr. Perry says, you look absolutely amazing and beautiful. Thank you, Mr. Perry. I appreciate that. I'm hungry though. I'm really hungry. It's been 73 hours, no food, just water. Here's my water. Anyway, I'll tell you the whole story, ladies and gents, why I'm not eating, okay? I don't have food in the house. That's the truth. I do not have food in the house, so yeah, that's the truth. Honestly, people will watch you starve and pretend they didn't know anything. So honestly, I'm smiling, but that's the honest truth. I don't have any food in the house. So mhm. Anyway, who's here? Mr. Berry says, you look absolutely beautiful. Okay, guys, I'll take you to my fridge. I'll take you to my cupboards so you can see they are absolutely empty. No food, nothing. Okay? Okay. Hi, Ali. Oh, thank you, Mr. Perry. Mr. Perry, you look absolutely amazing. Thank you. And beautiful. Thank you, Mr. Perry. Ali, hi. He says we're from UK, Ali. Ladies and gents, let's like the video, let's subscribe, let's put that notification button on as well. Is it any? No, sorry. Okay. Okay, ladies and gents, let's like the video. Mr. Cover by CQ. Good evening. Good evening, says Mr. Cover. Hi, hi, how do you do? Good to have you here. Long time. Says you're looking very radiant tonight, but I'm hungry. I don't know how long I'm gonna last. Uh, I'll call you Port. Port says hi. Hi, Port. How you doing? How are you, Port? I hope you are well. Welcome to my channel. Please like my video, subscribe, and put that notification button on. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, who's here? Who's here, ladies and gents? Okay. So yeah, I missed the early morning cup of coffee video because I just wanted to rest. Well, living on water. So this is day 3, 73 hours, ladies and gents. And I've only started to drink water literally. I had something else to do. I had to attend to some very important business before I could start a live stream because these live streams they take really long. So I had to attend to some important business. Anyway, let's move to the table. We need a little bit more light. We haven't got enough light here, so oops, yeah, let's throw the cushions. I'm gonna carry my laptop. Welcome, ladies and gents. So we're gonna need some light. I am gonna have to turn this light off and turn the other one on. Yeah, welcome, ladies and gents. So we've got the light now, so we can sit here comfortably. Welcome, everybody. You see the difference, ladies and gents. That's the difference. Now we've got some light. We've got some light, ladies and gents. Let's like the video, subscribe, put that notification button on. Welcome, guys. It is yet another video. You see, Mr. says like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. So, ladies and gents, let's welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah. It is yet another video. So we are going to be talking about 73 hours, no food, just water. I can show you the fridge. I can show you the cupboards, completely empty, no food. I'm just literally drinking water, and it's been 73 hours. Okay, how do I look? Do I look hungry? Yeah, looks maybe can be deceiving, right? I haven't eaten for 73 hours, ladies and gents. I'm so starving. Oh my goodness. Oh, Yara, is it? Yeah, Yara. I'll call you Yara. Hi, how do you do? How do you do? How do you do? Yes, ladies and gents, it is yet another video. Please subscribe. Please like the video and put that notification button on. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, Colin said, Sarah, good evening. You're looking as healthy as ever. Thank you, Colin. How are you? Pot, I'll call you Pot. Hi, Pot. Hello, 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 hello. Sorry, guys, I hadn't seen your comments. I hadn't seen your comments. I was just attending to a message here that I had to, you know, yeah. I was just attending to a message, so I didn't comment on the message. I just attended to it. So let's like the video. Let's like the video, guys. Let's subscribe. Put that notification button on. Welcome, guys. Welcome to my channel. Welcome, welcome, guys. Oh, what a day. What a day. I'm feeling a little exhausted. Just a little bit, guys. So just like I need to comb my hair. Honestly, I mustn't look like this. I need to comb my hair and make it look a little bit presentable, but who cares? Who cares? I don't care, guys. Not quite like that, but you know, yeah. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Colin says, what's Colin say, Sarah? You do worry me with you not eating again. Please be careful. Oh, I'm okay, Colin. I'll be okay. I'll be fine. Uh, Brandon says, what a beautiful woman. Where are you? This is the UK Brandon. Hello. Welcome to my channel. Welcome on board. Ladies and gents, please let's like the video. Let's subscribe and let's put that notification button on. Me Sat. Hi, Me Sat. Hello, hello, hello. How do you do? Imram. Hello, Imram. Welcome back. Welcome to my channel. Oh, ladies and gents, let's like the video. I see 13 people in the live streams and just 7 likes. Let's like the video. Also, let's subscribe, guys. Also, I'm going to take this opportunity again to say thank you to all my new subscribers. I know I've had new subscribers lately. I'm so thankful and very appreciative. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking the video. I appreciate that as I'm trying to grow my channel. So, you know, every like, every subscribe helps uh, helps helps me grow my channel a little bit more. Imran says, do you have a man? Okay, I've got 2 YouTube sons here. I don't know how old they are. Probably they are 30, 40. I don't know. Some my age. I don't know, guys. And recently I learned I had a YouTube husband. Just a YouTube husband, okay? So, okay, ladies and gents, let's like the video. Let's subscribe. Let's put that notification button as well. He says, is it Clement? Hi, Clement. How do you do? How do you do? Guys, like the video, subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Anyway, let me talk a little bit about how I'm feeling. 73 hours, no food. Yeah, yeah. But remember, guys, Before I went, no food, just water. I was having mainly lots of fat, best meals and protein, so more fat than protein. So that's what I was having prior to embarking on this journey. So the hunger isn't as harsh as it would have been, um, you know, if I was eating a lot of carbs, bread, pasta, potatoes, things like that. So yeah, it's not as harsh, okay? But at the moment, um, I'm still feeling hungry though. Hi Simon, hello Simon. How do you do? Welcome to my channel. Welcome, ladies and gents. Please let's subscribe. Please let's like the video. Subscribe, like the video, subscribe, ladies and gents. Who likes my makeup today? I do all kinds of makeups, guys, these days anyway. Don't worry. I hope you all like my makeup. I don't really like red lipstick, but sometimes I do these sort of makeups on purpose. Not that I would go out like that, but yeah. Okay, Simon, which country? Says Simon. It's the UK. France, Francis. Hi, Francis. How do you do? How do you do? Ladies and gents, please let's like the video. Let's subscribe. Put the notification button on. Francis says, you don't love me anymore. Oh, Francis, I've missed you and you've been away a long time. And, you know, oh my God, you are where you left it from when you disappeared. So you found me building rapport with other people whilst you were away. So welcome back. Let's start again, shall we? Let's start building rapport. So when you go away, other people come in, they take over. That's what happens. Not that I don't love you, of course I do. But you ran away. Now you are back. Okay. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Francis says, are you single? Oh, I found out recently that I had a YouTube husband. I found out recently that I have a YouTube husband. Probably he's gonna turn up. He was here yesterday, he was here day before. I love you as a great friend. Oh, thank you, Mr. Perry. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so who's here? Guys, who likes my makeup today and my hairstyle? Never mind. Yeah, I have to look different on YouTube, right? Yes. So I have to look different all the time. So, guys, yeah, I was saying earlier that I've been seeing videos online with a lot of people copying my mannerisms, copying the statements I've said, and I'm like, whoa, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. That's good. That's good. But in the same token, those of you YouTubers that are copying me, please don't try to run me away from YouTube. Don't, because you won't have anyone to copy. Okay? You won't have anyone to copy. I'm saying this and I'm trying to exercise caution, but there isn't a way for this to come out like, you know, without sounding some type of way. But yeah, oh, I'm really like, okay, that's good. That's good. It's good that people are doing that. That is very good. But please, please, please don't run me out of YouTube. Yeah, don't run me out of YouTube. Don't go underground and send me inappropriate messages, i.e., sexual messages, and just pure harassment. Yeah, so just be nice, be kind. That's all I'm asking for. Ladies and gents, let's like the video. Please subscribe. Like the video, subscribe, and put that notification button on. Jomo bro, Jomo bro says hi, hello Sarah, hello Jomo, how are you? Where are you watching from? Have you liked my video yet? Have you subscribed? If you haven't, please subscribe. Put that notification button on. Like my video as well. Welcome on board. Welcome, 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 Jomo. Good to have you here. Feel at home. Please feel free to comment, to ask questions. We vlog a lot about anything and everything. He says, I'm good from India. And you? Oh, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, India in the house. I am in the UK, Jomo. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Jomo, for subscribing, for liking the video. Also remember to put the notification button on, because if you don't, you will miss my videos. So I don't come out on a specific time. I tend to rotate that. I tend to change it around, especially these days that I'm not really, I've not eaten for 73 hours, 3 solid days, no food, just water. So let's see how I'm gonna be looking like in the next couple of days, right? Yeah, 73 hours, no food, just water. I don't break the fast to go and eat and start again. No, just 73 hours straight. No food, no water. Tell us where you live. I live in the UK, Jomo. I live in the UK, in England. That's where I live. What about you? You say, oh, you live in India. Don't tell me your location. It's not very safe online, is it? Okay, so ladies and gents, like the video, subscribe, put the notification button on. Thank you, thank you, thank you, ladies and gents. Oh, yeah, I need my water, so I'm gonna get up and get my water. Yeah, I just need to pick up my water. And guess what? I haven't taken my, what do you call it? I have not taken my okay, I haven't taken them yet, so I'm gonna take them now. This is Hair Best for those of you trying to grow my hair like mine, so it looks healthy, thick, and long. This is what I use, okay, as well as the shampoos. Okay, in the UK you can get it from Holland and Barrett. So this for men as well. If you are bald or you're just trying to grow your hair, you want it healthy, thick. It has zinc. Those are some of the ingredients. It has zinc and other stuff. So yeah, you want to get this. But if you are above 35, you know, you're 36 and above, get the 35 plus. So these come in a form of capsules. Do you see that, ladies and gents? They come in a form of capsules. So there's also chewing gum. Okay, you just chew one. Don't try to chew a lot because they are quite tasty. I did that and I was sick. I once did that. Don't do it. Okay, so yeah, because there's a lot of zinc in there. Okay, so yeah, here we go. My Hair Best. Yeah. Mm, yeah. No, that they're not bitter or anything. I just don't like tablets. in capsules. I don't. Hi, Demetrius. Hello. Says, how wonderful, fantastic woman from Greece. Hi, Demetrius. Grace in the house. Welcome back. Mm-hmm. Um, who is this? Antonio. Hello, beautiful. Hello, Antonio. You good? Ladies and gents, let's like the video. Let's subscribe. Let's put that notification button on. No, Antonio, the tablets are not, the capsules are not delicious, but I have to take them to grow my hair long, thick, and strong. So, yeah. Uh, Also, it's also for skin and nails, okay? It's also for skin and nails. So, you know, it's not just hair, it's also for skin and nails, okay? Healthy skin, strong nails, Antonio. Okay. Um, yeah, I'm good, Antonio. Trevor. Hi, Trevor. Trevor says, hi, Sarah. Happy Friday. How's your day going? Oh, Trevor. Happy Friday. Do you have any good plans? You got anywhere nice to go on Friday? Friday evening. Um, yeah, my Friday is going fine, but I've been fasting for the past 73 hours, no food, just water. So that's what's going on. But yeah, I'm okay. I can't complain. And I didn't do my morning live stream this morning. I had to attend to some very important business that needed attending to. I've been dealing with this business since September last year and haven't been able to, you know, anyway. That's another live stream for another day. Antonio says, you are a beautiful woman. Antonio, thank you, darling. Thank you. I appreciate that. Pico says, hi, hope you have a lovely day. Where are you? This is the UK, Pico. How do you do? Antonio says, kisses, 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 Antonio. Kisses and hugs. Emmanuel says, happy weekend. Happy weekend to you too. Emmanuel, how do you do? Ladies and gents, please let's like the video, let's subscribe, and let's put that notification button on. I know I look different today. It's by design. It's by design. I wear makeup that, okay, I won't give away my secrets. But yeah, I know I look a little bit different. So welcome guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. So yeah, anywho, should we talk about love, relationships, and romance? Is there anybody here who would like to ask me any questions about love, relationships, and romance so we can talk about it? Because there's so much out here going on about people talking about love, relationships, and romance. So some of it is quite dangerous, some of it is quite interesting. So let's talk about love, relationships, and romance while we also discuss my 73 hours, no food, nothing for 3 days, just water. Ask me any questions, ladies and gents. But yeah, this is how I look like. Yeah, how do I look? Yeah. So Emmanuel says, you look good the way you are. Thank you. Uh, Toti says, good evening from Germany. Beautiful. Hello, hello, Germany in the house. Welcome on board. Are you new here, Toti? Or been before? Anyway, if you're new, welcome on board. Please feel at home on this channel. Remember, it is an interactive channel, so we interact, we ask questions. So yeah, you can ask me any questions, whether it's love, relationships, and romance, or whether it's about my water fast, or you just have a question, a personal question, go ahead and ask. And you can participate in some of the comments people are leaving. So yeah, you know, everybody's welcome here. So also please subscribe because it helps the channel grow. Just hit the subscribe button. It won't cost you anything. You won't be penalized. It will take nothing out of your life. So please subscribe and like the video. And also, if you would like to continue watching me, so you don't watch just videos, put your notification button on because you want to watch me on the days that I'm live streaming to take part. Ask questions, comment, even if you have a lot of advice. Look, we need it. Yeah, people need it here. So go ahead and Dr. Ugly says, you are not, I am not what? That's okay. That is okay. Narcissist? Are you? Yeah. Narcissist. You hate women. Not just women, probably children as well. Yeah? Don't worry. There's an illness called narcissism. It's not, you can't cure that. Okay? A narcissist can be cured. It doesn't matter which psychiatrist and how much experience they have, you can't cure a narcissist. A narcissist is sick. It's demonic possession, to be more precise. Hello, Mr. Marco. Hello, how do you do? Welcome to my channel. Welcome. Good to see you. You've just brought in with you a narcissist, Mr. Marco. A demon with demonic possession called narcissism. Yeah, you just brought him in with you. When you went, hello again, miss, the narcissist put their message above your comments. So we just got rid of them. So yeah, guys, narcissism, you can't cure narcissism. You can't. So read the comments, you will see them. They come out. Yeah. All these other mental health conditions, at least they can be attended to, numbed. But narcissism, no. Yeah. So Emmanuel says, how is Germany? I'm not in Germany, Emmanuel. I'm in the UK. It was somebody else who said they are watching from Germany. So, yeah. Oswald says hi. I don't know. I can't read the other word. He says Sarah something. Hi, Oswald. Cal, hello, lovely. He says hello, lovely. How are you doing? I'm doing great, thank you. Thank you, Cal. How are you today? How's your little doggy? Is he okay? How have you been? I hope well. Ladies and gents, let's like the video, subscribe with the notification button on. Welcome, welcome, ladies and gents. Welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah. Anyway, like the video, subscribe with the notification button on. Mr. Marco says a narcissist stays only a mile from me. Big Mike is his name. I was actually thinking of him today. Yeah, narcissism is you can't cure a narcissist. So if you are in a relationship with a narcissist, please run. Run. They don't know how to love. Love, SEX, means something else to them. So ladies and gents, do not be caught in any relationship with a narcissist. Okay, I'm just here, guys, to fix my hair a little bit before we go back. So let's like the video. I'm just combing my hair. Let's talk about narcissism. Some of you are in relationship with a narcissist and you don't know it. Okay, so please beware. You don't want to be in relationship with a narcissist. Mr. Marco says, I love your stream. Oh, Mr. Emmanuel says, I love your stream. Thank you, Emmanuel. I appreciate that. I appreciate that very much. Yeah. Who is this? He he what pesters even female he encounters. Yes, yes, that is a narcissist. Sorry guys, let me just take a charger. I'm in the dark in here, so I need to pick up a charger. Yes, Mr. Marco, that is a narcissist for you. Um, yeah. And if you are married to one, I pity you. I pity you. Apparently, you know, all those narcissistic studies, they say that you can't really cure a narcissist. It doesn't matter the level of counseling. They have this grandiosity to them, you know. Yeah, they have this grandiosity to them. They are pretty charming, okay? They are pretty charming, and also they try to look like the Mr. Guy, okay? Check some of the shots, ladies and gents. I've been sending shots in the on my channel. In the short section, you will see, uh, you know, watch the shorts and then follow, because it's a collab. And then follow the people, the doctors that really do narcissism, studies on narcissism. I did that for you guys. I did that for you because time and time we have so many narcissists here, landing here. No, I'm not the problem. You are a narcissist. A narcissistic injury happens in the home. You in the home that people homes that they grow up at. That is where the narcissistic injury happen. Okay, so whether it's both parents who were narcissists, whether it was just the father or the mother, the narcissistic injury happens in the home. And so, yeah, we have them here. We have them here. They just come out, they call you names, all kinds of perversion as well that they throw out here. So, yeah, Mr. Marco, uh, is it Debo? Debo, I don't know. It says, if you are above the age of 25 and still attracting narcissists in your life, it's time to figure out what it is about you that keeps attracting them. Okay, I'll tell you what that is, Debo. It's because narcissists, they look for very empathetic people. Yeah, you are grade A supply when you are empathetic, when you are kind, when you are loving, when you are sweet, you are a magnet. That is why. Okay. So it's not the victim's problem, it's actually because a narcissist is a narcissist knows his supply. What are the characteristics? What are the characteristics of grade A supply for a narcissist? Empathetic, sweet, kind, gentle. That is grade A supply. Okay, so a narcissist won't go for another narcissist. A narcissist won't go for ugly people who are non-empathetic like them. Okay, so a narcissist knows Okay, that is why I shield myself a lot. I shield myself a lot. I don't want certain people around me because I can tell that's a narcissist and they've spotted me because I know I'm very empathetic. Yeah, I'm very empathetic, I'm very kind, and that can work against you. Okay, so, but I'm very good at protecting myself. Mr. Marco says, no, I am single. Yeah, narcissist. So what a narcissist does is, you know, they they want grade A supply. Okay, they want people that are kind, people that are patient, people that are empathetic, people that have a good heart, giving. You know, a narcissist is charming as well, very abusive. Okay, it is a mental health condition. Unfortunately, it can be cured. At least depression, people can take antipsychotic drugs. Okay, yeah, they can go for counseling, but not narcissism. No, exactly. And they are so charming, narcissists, so charming, and they like to keep up appearances. They want to appear one way when they're the other way. So if you're married to one, if you live with one, boy oh boy, I feel for you. I do feel for you. So um here is this. Mo says good evening. Good evening, Mo. He says many greetings from Italy. Oh, Italy in the house. Good evening, Mo. How do you do? I saw you at the casino. Billy says, no, Billy, that wasn't me. That wasn't me. Um, have a good continuation. Okay, thank you, Mo. Thank you. Uh, no, Billy, it wasn't me. I do not gamble. You gamble? Do you gamble your money away? I hope not. Um, Mo says, search for me on Google. Hello, beautiful. Oh, what you do? Tell us so we don't have to search. We can just easily find you. What do you do? Ladies and gents, let's like the video, subscribe, put the notification button on. So yeah, maybe let's talk about narcissism. There are people who are responding. There are people who are responding. And probably there are people who are narcissists and they don't even know they are a narcissist. Okay? So a narcissist is somebody they come across as, you know, the grandiosity. Okay, it's me, I, and myself, and they come across as charming. Okay, hmm yeah. And by the way, the narcissist doesn't always, you know, work. It doesn't work alone. Okay, narcissist wants clean hands. So, um, in narcissistic studies, there's a term called flying monkeys. And let me just repeat this to you. This is not a racist term when I say flying monkeys. So, a flying monkeys are those individuals, yeah, around the victim. Check the shots I've sent, I've posted. It's those individuals around the victim. So what a narcissist does is a narcissist will recruit, deliberately recruit, okay? And then they receive payment for bidding for a narcissist. And sometimes the narcissist will come around a victim's family. Maybe not recruit them, but he will charm his way in, he or she will charm their way in into a victim's family. It's to not just the victim's family, work colleague, anywhere the victim conducts business, their social life, even here on YouTube. For example, a narcissist knows who my viewers are. If he could email them, he or she could email them, she could. And he will say all kinds of bad things that appear so charming so that all my viewers, and if it's family, all my family, okay, would then think, he's a nice guy. Why would why would he say that? And then meanwhile, what a narcissist does is he'll be literally attacking me, attack, hide their hands, pick up stones, throw, and then hide their hands. What happens when a stone is thrown at you? Right? You react. Like, ouch, 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 you know. And then the narcissist then contacts your support system. Or she's online now, watch. So those thrones I'm talking about is, for example, a flying monkey comes on my channel and says, oh, you are ugly, or you know, sends sexual messages that they know I don't like perverts. So that's a stone. And then I start to react. Then my viewers start to say, she's negative. You've just literally joined my channel. And then, you feel some type of way. You haven't seen what has happened. You haven't even read the comments. It's the same in the family. So the narcissist will say, oh, go online. She's online now. I'm really concerned about her. Okay, that is enough for you. Demonic possession. And God help you if you have, and sometimes it's not just a husband, it could be a landlord, it could be anybody in your life, it could be a work colleague, it could be your boss, it could be anybody. Narcissists are there. Okay, so especially when somebody is a narcissist and they have a position of trust, trust me, and they're there. They're there, not just in positions of trust, but they're they're there from all walks of life. Okay, so yeah, the narcissists like to gaslight. That is some of the narcissistic, or they're narcissistic terms. Okay, studies on narcissism, gaslighting. So what is gaslighting? So gaslighting is me. You tell me something, and I want you to doubt your reality. Remember, guys, where the term gaslighting came from. This man, he was gaslighting his wife. Okay, there was in the house they had a switch to turn the light down rather than turn it off, and the switch would dim the light, and the woman didn't know that. So she would go, what is going on? Why is the light dimming down? The husband knew that switch, you can tune it right down to dim the light in the room or to make the room look bright. So the husband says, no, it's all in your head. That's not true. The light isn't dimming. It's all in your head. Okay? So that's gaslighting. It's like he wanted his wife to doubt her reality, to doubt what she was seeing. So be careful when you have somebody who tells you, no, this is not what's happening. It's all in your head. Be careful. You have a narcissist in your hands. Try, and there's so many good, good people here that have done narcissistic studies. Some are doctors. Okay, you wanna watch that so you can understand what a narcissist is. Okay, so when you see some of the behaviors come over here, that's a narcissist. A very sick man or woman, okay, they can't be cured, unfortunately. How do you cure demonic possession? In the Christian world, we cast out demons. Some of these things, right? The medical profession has a name for it, narcissistic. depression, schizophrenic, and so on. But if we read the Bible, we will know it's demonic possession. It's literally a demon taking over somebody's soul, okay? And then the demon in them is literally acting out. It is possession. There's nothing pretty about it. There is nothing. Yes, I believe in science, I do, but you can't cure demonic possession. The medical world will always have a term for it, mental illness. No, it is demonic possession. And the only way that the medical, the medical world is able to then manage some mental health symptoms, it just numbs. It just numbs. But if that person was, those demons were cast out, okay, they'll be free. But also, please be aware, not all mental illness, such as depression and things like that, is demonic possession. Okay? Not all of it. So there's going to be, for whatever reason, hormonal imbalances, um, just drug abuse, wrong diet, and things like that. You know, bad diet, it can cause depression. Okay? And sometimes it's not always about diet. Okay, so let's be careful, guys. When you see some people coming here and they're releasing all those comments, that's we have narcissists. A narcissist is abusive. A narcissist is a demon living in somebody's body. Okay, so so for example, why would a demon come after me? I'm a Christian. I'm a target. Yeah, because demons hate anything that represents God, anything that is godlike. Demons hate it. Satan, you know, he uses people, so just a demon. Like in the Garden of Eden, what did that demon do to Adam and Eve? It says, as God tempted Eve, it used the vocal cords, a snake's vocal cords. Maybe that time animals did used to speak. There wasn't another human being that demon, Satan, would crawl into, possess, and tempt Eve. So it had to crawl into an animal, into a snake. These days, demons, Satan doesn't need snakes, dogs, and cats. He uses people because obviously that time it was only Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden before they even had a child. Okay, Mr. Marco says he even thought a judge was going to see it his way during a court trial because the judge was male in a stalking case. Oh, I think I've missed some messages, Mr. Marco. He thought a judge. I meant, okay. Oh my goodness, miss. Let me read the messages up. Caesar, hi darling. Hi Caesar. Hi Shred. Hello, hello, hello. Caesar says, how are you? I'm fine, my darling. How do you do? Mr. Marco says, some even try get away with the woman's mother and daughter in some cases, just like Mike. Okay, I need to read some more. Fred, hi Fred, says, wow, you're so beautiful. Thank you, Fred. Thank you, darling. I appreciate that. Caesar, hello. I says hello, my love. Oh my goodness. Hi, how are you doing? Says uh, Cassie Greggs. Hi, Cassie Greggs. Hello, ladies and gents. Billy says, okay, ladies and gents, we have, you see, I told you, we can't really treat narcissism. We can't. These people are suffering, okay? And just because they're abusing, it doesn't mean they're happy. You see, they you are their grade A supply. So when you respond, oh, they like it. They like it. especially if they can change your mood. So you have to be aware, ladies and gentlemen. Compulsive liars also as steals other stories. Yeah, yeah. Um, Donald. Hi, Donald. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, Donald. How do you do? How do you do, Donald? I hope you are well. Um, Search for me on Google. Okay, I think I read those messages. Yeah, so Mr. Marco, Mr. Unknown. Hello. Okay, okay, okay. So yeah, Mr. Marco, we see that narcissism. In fact, there is one of these doctors uh, who they teach on narcissism. They say that actually narcissism is demonic possession. An MD, I'm talking about a medical doctor, and they are not even a Christian. If you Google them and say, just maybe phrase your search in the search engine as narcissist, are they demon possessed? I don't know how you search, guys, but you will find these doctors. In fact, it's a female doctor, and she teaches a lot. She's a doctor, by the way, she's a psychiatrist. She teaches a lot on narcissism being demon possession. So, yeah, you know, that is why I don't care when somebody's coming here being uh, whatever they know, they're a narcissist. And yeah, demon possession, you literally, you are fighting with a demon. So don't let a demon wants to drain you. So don't let a demon, drain you, take all your energy away. You are supply. Okay. The demon wants all that energy, that you know, yeah, it makes them happy. So don't even give them your thought. Even if a narcissist comes here and say you are ugly, no. When I looked in the mirror just a few seconds ago, what I see is beautiful. Okay, so don't listen to that. Those are the demeaning sort of like insults a narcissist will throw at you. You are ugly. You are this. You are that. You are bad. You are evil. You are unattractive. No, I'm very attractive and I know it. That's what you need to know about yourself. So you don't let a narcissist define you, okay, and tell you who you are. No, it's already too late. My mother, my father told me who I am. God has, when I became aware of who God is, He tells me who I am in His Word. I see in the mirror, yeah, and I see that woman looking at me. They are beautiful. So it's the same. If you are living with a narcissist and it's a woman, they tell you you are ugly, you are weak, you are this, you are that. No, you are not ugly. No, you are not weak. That's a narcissist. Okay, demon possession. Okay, you can't. We can't. Doctors, psychiatrists can't cure narcissism. There's there isn't medication for it. There isn't. Okay, so the narcissist is about control. It's about control. And somebody says if you're above 25 and you still attract narcissists, ask yourself why. What this person doesn't know, didn't understand, is the fact that narcissists, they look for empathetic people. And that is why some of these people come on my channel, they know I'm empathetic. You see that some of them use control. We're not gonna watch your channel if you talk bad about ABC. That is narcissism. Don't let a narcissist control you, not for money, not for views, because not all of you guys, I'm just giving you an example. Not all of you do content creation. Okay, so I'll tell you what narcissists will do. right? They'll take away their viewing, they'll take away their like, they'll take away their subscribe. Because what do they want? They want control. No, I don't need a narcissist. I don't need anything from a narcissist. Okay? So a narcissist will take away your support system. Okay? Take away your family members, drill into their head things that are not true. It's a demon. It's a demon speaking through a person. Some of that, it's not even sarcasm. You are demon possessed, right? And sadly, it's somebody who has two accounts sometimes. They come with a, we come with their other account, they insult you. And then they say, hello, Sarah. Like, I know it's you doing that. Yeah, I have a 12th sense. I know. This happens, guys. If you don't believe me, this happens. Okay? Because they know that that other account is going to be blocked, but they still want to keep watching you. You know, really, a narcissist will hoover. That is another term in the narcissistic studies. A narcissist will hoover. Say, for example, you were married to a narcissist, you divorced them, they will hoover around you. You know, it's like a snake coiling around you, watching you closely. If they can put surveillance in your home, they will. It's like a snake. And some people that I'm talking about right now, they know what I'm saying. This is who they are. Right? Exactly. It's not normal. It's, you are, and God knows if you found any real person who is anointed by the power of God and cast that thing up, you will manifest. You will manifest badly. Yeah, wearing a suit, going to work. No, a full-on demon-possessed body. Exactly. And yet, narcissists try to look charming. A narcissist, you can attack them, they won't respond. Because you know what? It's appearances that matter. No, they have to look good, they have to sound good, they have to sound professional. A narcissist won't respond. Hold on, guys. 1 second. Yeah. So, ladies and gents, so a victim will complain, a victim will cry, a victim will get angry, not a narcissist. Not in front, not in front of people. A narcissist will appear calm. Okay? Will appear calm. Why? It's about keeping up appearances. Okay? So, guys, if you've ever been attacked by a narcissist and you respond, no, you are not a narcissist. You are not. Because if you was a narcissist, right, you would keep composure. Why? Because you are looking for people to treat you in a certain way. But that's a venomous, dangerous demon, right? That when people are not watching, it has a meltdown. It has meltdowns that are scary. That is a person who will poison somebody without a thought. That is a person who will plan a murder of an individual. Pay hitmen. Because always, narcissist wants clean hands. And unfortunately, narcissists try to use people that are dull, drug addicts, alcoholics, prostitutes, people that, you know, exactly. Why? Because they are weak. He knows. Some of these people need money. But if he's gonna come to your family, that maybe they wouldn't sell you out. He will come as a Mr. Charming or Mrs. or Miss Charming. And especially, let me say this, those in positions of power, and I'll give you some of those positions of power. Doctors, yeah, nurses, okay, um, policemen. It's not just these people in positions like that, but those in positions like that, okay, they are more believed. So if a doctor comes across as, hi, hi Dwight, hello, Mr. Marco says, they don't think they are doing wrong. No, they don't. No, he knows. He knows. He wants control. He wants to defeat you. You're not even fighting him. He just wants control. Okay? It's a demon spirit. It's a demon spirit. It's not even one demon spirit. It's legions. It's legions. So, like I was saying before, there is a doctor who does studies on narcissism. The doctor says narcissism is actually demonic possession. Possession. Okay? Lately, I've been listening online, watching videos um, where, you know, I don't know, guys, I don't know, sometimes with YouTube, right? Hello, Rodman. Good to have you back. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. I don't know, we've just dived into narcissism, but the subject really was supposed to be 73 hours without food and water. Sometimes, guys, we just go with the flow. We go with the flow. Somebody starts an interesting subject, we go with the flow. Somebody starts, let's talk about love, romance, and relationships. So just now, it was an attack on me. And so, yeah, I had to address that. So, racism. But as I was saying, there are doctors, they are psychiatrists, they are doctors, and they believe that they teach that narcissism is equal to demonic possession. These are not humans. It's a human that is demon possessed. They look for empathetic people. Empathetic people equals to grade A supply. Why do they need? Why do they need supply? Trust me, control. What does the devil want from people? Control, right? Exactly. So you can see where this is going. Um, hi, is it? I'll call you Sel. Hi, Sel. The very last sentence in your name. Rodman says, I thought you weren't coming on till Sunday night or Monday. No, I do live streams every day, but I've missed today. I've missed the morning because I had business to take care of. So yeah, I just thought, you know what? Let me focus on this business. I will miss my morning live stream and then I'll do the evening. So yeah, I'm here very long today. Yeah, because we missed you know, the morning session. So yeah, I was gonna do a video on you know, my 73 hours no food. Uh, 73 hours just water. So just to show you, this is how I'm looking and this is how I'm sounding. Um, I was feeling a little bit weak. It's because I haven't drank a lot of water as well today. But anyway, so let's proceed with narcissism. So yeah, some doctors, psychiatrists actually, they are non-Christian. They say actually narcissism is incurable. You can't cure narcissism. It is a mental health condition, but you can't cure it. The reason being that it is actually demonic possession. It doesn't matter the level of experience. It doesn't matter the level of qualifications. that a psychiatrist has, they can't treat narcissism. So there you go. So they say narcissism is actually demonic possession. You can Google those, uh, you know, the YouTube videos. They are there. And I love to listen to that. I love to listen to studies on narcissism. I am telling you that, and remember, guys, narcissism isn't just in men. There's also women narcissists. Okay, yeah, there's also women narcissists. So just remember, when you see somebody here coming here, I already know that's a narcissist. They are looking for grade A supply. Why? Because you know what? I'm very empathetic. I'm very supportive, very loyal, very empathetic, and very kind. Okay, so this is also me answering the person who left a message and say, when you after 25, you still attract narcissists. Ask yourself why. No, there's already answers to that. It's because narcissists, they look for supply. They look and they want grade A. So who is a narcissist grade A supply? It's people like me who are empathetic. So if you are empathetic, just know you are a narcissist uh, eye candy. Okay? They know they want to control you, they want to dominate, they want to overpower you. Okay? Yeah. And sometimes it's not because there was an issue there. For example, uh, with my case, there's nothing I did to this narcissist, and he believes that he needs to bring me down. He believes that I need to be on the streets. Even worse, he believes that I shouldn't be alive, that I should be dead. Now, what's that? It's a demon in a human being. The devil comes to kill, steal, and to destroy. If you are Christian, you have a Christian background, that is a scripture. So this person, right, he wants me on the street. He wants to mess up my finances. He even goes to my support system and lies about me, including family and people that, you know, I access services from. Why? Because, and he lies, because he wants all those people to do away with me. Why? He wants me alone. Imagine this, guys. What happens with an abuser? Okay, they isolate you. Even a child molester. A child molester will isolate the child. He'll say to the child, nobody loves you. I'm the only one. Then, when he isolates that child and even shower that child with gifts, like I'm the only one who cares about you. So when when they isolate that child, then they are able to molest them. Then the same molester will say to the child, do not tell your parents, they won't believe you. Do not tell anybody. I'm the only one who loves you. So that's why um, the narcissist wants to isolate. Why? Because when they isolate you, then they can cause you harm. Who does that? It's demon possession. Let me tell you guys, let me say this to you. A human being has a seed of God in them. Okay? Even the most horrific human being, such as Hitler. I'm sorry to have to mention such an ugly name. They have that seed of God in them, which is goodness, kindness, right? It's somewhere there inside them. Okay? So, but when a person wants a woman like me on the streets, not because Not because I can't work. I have qualifications. I've graduated from university. Not just done, not just done undergraduate. I've done, you know, fe- you know, um, postgraduate studies. He wants now to turn this into a homeless beggar and taking drugs on the streets. He wants to turn this into a prostitute. That is a demon. That is a demon. I'm just telling you things you don't know about me that I'm going through in the background. Guys, the fact that I come out like this, I've had to fight to keep my sanity. I've had to fight to keep this beauty. And I'm not looking like I've been abused. And I don't pretend to be happy. I'm genuinely happy because I'm above that narcissist. Okay, but no, he he won't stop. He's lost time and time and time again. He won't stop. So, what were the plans? He's had me poisoned before. I'm coming to a home address where I was sharing a home with this old lady, and she was poisoning me, ladies and gents. I leave milk in the fridge, she poisons it. My body swells. I go into the mirror. Oh my God, my tummy, it was poison. Okay, and then she was told to call authorities to tell authorities that I was speaking crazy. Can you imagine that? I've gone to my children to tell them to have nothing to do with me. I don't know what he did to them, whether paid them or told them that no, if you do away with your mother, you know what's gonna happen? She will get help. All along, what his aim was is to put me in a hospital without any illness, guys. But even more, he wanted me on the streets. He even hired hitmen. These hitmen who came into the accommodation before the one I came from. Hitmen coming out with a rope. I leave my apartment. There's a hitman. What did he want to do? He wanted to kidnap me, put me in a suitcase, drive away. First of all, he was going to inject me, knock me out. Where did I hear this? Let me explain to you, ladies and gents. There was two women, mother and daughter, both drug addicts. He recruited them, he brought them at that apartment. Mother and daughter in the UK sharing an apartment, it doesn't work like that because the daughter was about 36, 38 years of age. I believe she's now 40 or 40 plus. The mother is probably about 60, 60 now, maybe 61. This combo, mother and daughter, they've been on drugs. The daughter, from the age she was 14, her mother introduced her to drugs at the age of 14. And guess what? The mother, she's actually a daughter to somebody who was very popular in the UK. He was into a soap called Coronation Street. Johnny Briggs, Johnny Briggs, if some of you know, her daughter called Karen Briggs. Uh, Google her if you are in the UK. Google her. Google Karen Briggs and daughter Emma Beach. Karen and then Briggs is Briggs. These people, right? This mother-daughter combo, guys, they've been in the justice system. Let me tell you something. Assaulted police, assaulted the jailers in prison. They go to shops like Marks and Spencer. They are shoplifting, assaulting members of staff working hard to put food on the table for their families because they've been caught shoplifting. Check on Google. I'm not lying to you. So when these women came to that accommodation, they were literally hired. And guess why? I didn't know who they are. But in this building, right? When I went to pick up mail, then I saw their names in their letter in the pigeon box. It was glassy like transparent. So I then Googled their names. I, I was shocked. I was shocked. I have a request for you. Go on, Candy Casper. Ask. So I was shocked, guys, to find that Karen Briggs and her daughter Emma were in fact, Karen Briggs was John Briggs' daughter. John Briggs, the Coronation Street star, he died. And when he died, he didn't leave her any inheritance. He says, it's online, Google it. He says, you will sniff this money up your nose, so I won't leave you anything. And then, they've got hundreds and hundreds of charges, gone to prison in and out, including firearm. For example, Karen Briggs took a gun, went to her ex-boyfriend's, uh, I don't know, he went at a pub somewhere. They've been caught with drugs, more than 60,000 worth of drugs, driving cars. Okay, so Tom, hi Tom, how do you do? Can Casper says, is there any job openings? So guys, yeah, this is what. So this combo, mother and daughter, they were hired by this abuser. He's a police officer from Kent in Orpington High Street. Apparently, I believe his name is Christopher Emberton. And the reason why I'm saying is Christopher Emberton, I will explain to you guys. So he hired Karen Briggs from the justice system and brought them to live at my accommodation. They started to assault me. I didn't even know what was going on. So they were going to lie that I did something to them, right? But then when I found out the name, that is when really now I had a defense. Because at this time I'm just thinking it's a mother and daughter, and where do I start with this? Okay? When I would call the police, tell them this is what's happening. Guess what? I didn't know their names. But police did. Hi Matthias, how are you? Police did. But then I called again when they attacked me, including when I ordered takeaway fish and chips. They want me to hand their fish and chips. They want me to drive them in my vehicle while they peddle drugs. I said, over my dead body. I don't do drugs. I can help you come off drugs, but you're not going to recruit me. Okay? But both of them are actually finished. Okay? To support that drug addict, they sleep with anything and everything. Okay? And in fact, ladies and gents, let me say this to you. The judge in Surrey, Google banned them. They were not wanted in Surrey. They were not permitted in Surrey because of that. Even crimes such as, you know, for people who ride bikes to and then leave your bike at the train station, you catch. Or some people get into their cars, leave their cars at a train station, but it's cheaper to ride a bike. You leave your bike at the train station. Karen Briggs and her daughter Emma would come and nick those bikes. A very, very disturbing combo. You can tell this is demonic possession. But you know what? I never looked down on them up my nose. I didn't. But I was a target. Then, one time, I just gave it to God. I just gave it to God. But one time, they came running into the house. They had assaulted a member of the public. They stole 20 pounds from her. Imagine stealing 20 pounds and assaulted her. As they were running, police were running after them. So they were right next to my apartment. Police came running, and I think they forgot to close the door, or they didn't have enough time to close the door. So police came in and they went into the flat, into their apartment. Okay, yeah. But they were let out. After they were let out, they came for me. I had to report to the police. Police didn't do anything about it. I contacted the judge. I contacted the judge. I emailed the judge. I said, these two ladies are attacking me. Apparently, they are on bail and not allowed to be at the home address. But I am now the next victim. So the judge had to order the rearrest of these individuals who had even breached their, um, you know, they breached their whatever you call it. Can get enough of your beauty and hair. Thank you, Wayne. Thank you, darling. So yeah, guys, let's like the video, let's subscribe, let's put that notification button on. I'm just telling you, guys. I'm just telling you, this is the truth. I mean, I would be such a liar, and I would be so sick and not be able to explain this if some of you think I was hallucinating or I was psychotic or I'm not able to move away. I'm stuck in my past. I'm not. I'm not. But this psychotic person, so don't see it as me stuck. This person is curled around me like a snake in the neighborhood. He's probably listening and watching what I'm saying. He is curled in. And some of these people that he's recruiting on this building, in this neighborhood, they can't even, some of the demons in him, they've jumped into them. Legions means thousands of demons in one human being. Okay? You cease to be a human being. So he was using people like that. You know, now when I emailed the judge, I've got the emails. If some of you want to see the emails, I've got the emails. When I emailed the judge, right, the so called landlord who was in cahoot with this same police officer, I don't even call him a police officer, he's a criminal, right? The landlords and the landlord and property manager were in cahoot. So they were promised a lot of money if they can put me, accuse me to have mental illness. Okay? And in the building, it wasn't just these two women, it was just three women, mother and daughter, in the same little apartment, and me. It was all men. What I didn't know is these people were actually from the prisons, men from the prisons, for all kinds of offenses, molesting children, drug trafficking, um, you know, uh, sexually assaulting women, rapes, all kinds, murder charges. Exactly. So I was wondering, so why am I here? You might be wondering if you're watching from the UK, why did you find accommodation like that? I didn't. It was the council. Okay? And they clearly told me, the person that was dealing with my housing application clearly told me, if you don't take this accommodation, Sarah, what I would do, I will close your application. Being forced and nearly being sex trafficked. They watch me up to now. They thought, oh wow, we lost. We could have sex trafficked her. So some of these people you see, okay, they wanted to have a taste of me. Test sex traffickers. And I hope you are not one of those people who come here and tell me I'm beautiful, I'm this, I'm that. I know my viewers do that, but I've got perverts here who thought they were gonna gang rape me. It didn't happen. And I can tell you, so this particular officer now, he was using these people to testify to their council, even some members of staff in certain councils. About two councils I've come from. There were about actually three. They were recruited to lie. One of them literally said, "No, I can't offer you housing. You are mentally unstable." And I'm like, "What? Have you been to my house?" Literally, she got into trouble. On what basis? I pay my bills, I pay my rent, never owing any rent. I've been working. Like, I'm a capable adult, much more capable than you are. I can literally manage your life. I can teach you about serving. I can teach you about budgeting. I can teach you about health. And guys, yeah, so the courts, she got into trouble with the courts. Okay? So, yeah, um, apparently these landlords, right, they were criminals. They are criminals. They even found people in the courts to pay. You know, people who work in the courts? Yeah, exactly. Now, I then went to the last council where I lived and I spoke to the housing officers. I spoke to the manager. I gave them the emails. They looked at me. I even had social workers there. They said, "No, there's nothing wrong with you. We know mental illness when we see it. This is a conspiracy." I said, "That's what I've been saying all along." I avoided saying that because I just wanted you guys to have your own opinion. It's not because they called me to say, let's assess you. No. They said, "No, there's nothing wrong with you. We are going to house you." And they did house me. So that demon now found out that I've been housed. So he now followed me to this address. He's, and I have, he's in my neighbor's flats. Mhm. Some are receiving money for it. Neighbor, I know. I know some of you are on drugs. Yeah? You are in social housing like this. You are on drugs and you are making a quick buck. You're going to be into trouble. By the way, the police are watching you. Everybody this guy is contacting, right? Your number is on police radar and they are watching you. The day you come close to harm me, you'll be taken out. In that crowd where you think you're following me, there's undercover. You can laugh. There's literally undercover. Because this guy had it planned that he will hire a hitman. Try. Because the police know you have a gun. The police know your discussion. I don't care whether you have those burnout phones. Okay? The police have resources to even find your phone. Whilst you think you are watching me, the police are watching. You see, if you have surveillance on me, yeah, the police are watching you watch me. So sometimes when you think I've reported something and police have ignored, no, they know you've put a surveillance on me. What do police do? They watch you for years and years before they can take action. So some of you guys, if you work in the local authority, and maybe you're also a police officer and you don't know this, don't be fooled. Because tell you what, I contacted a lot of authorities, local MP, it even went to the Prime Minister. So don't joke. It's not just the local police, it's actually the relevant authorities from Home Office. So this hasn't started here. So if you didn't know, you are watching me. That person who hired you, they won't tell you the truth. Because if they tell you the truth, you won't be a flying monkey. You won't be watching me. So if you have a camera here, the police know. Yeah, they watch you. Even if you put me on a screen or you are watching me on the phone, they are watching you watch me. How do they know my number? You are in cahoots. with a criminal who says they're a police officer, right? They'll tell you, I have illnesses that I do not have. They've even gone as far as hiring a doctor, a foreign doctor from the Middle East, to put medical history on my medical, on my medical history, whatever, medical data on my medical history of illnesses I know nothing about, right? These same people, they've been recruited. There's people from my previous address in Staines upon Thames. I'll give you the address. Number 1, Cherry Orchard, in Staines upon Thames. TW18. Okay? These people, the criminals, they were saying to me, you are going to be sleeping with us, or we'll do some, we'll put you in a hospital. And I say, try. Okay? I'm not a very large woman, but tell you what, I'm strong. I'm not talking about physical strength or anything like that. Okay? Because some of these, okay, they are gangs. You read some of the comments. Those of you that were here, there was a name called Boss Gang. Some of those stupid people. I'm not afraid. I'm not. So they were saying, you are going to be sleeping with us, and we are going to be bringing men trying to pimp me. And I said, are you a joker? And some of these men who come on my live stream, oh, I'm from this. No, some of those men that were promised that they would sleep with me, try to pimp me, and he'll be receiving money. I was being sexually trafficked from a man from the Middle East. Ladies and gents, subscribe, like, and give. Please put. Yeah, a man from the Middle East who pretended to be my landlord. He sexually, what do you call it? Traffic speed women and girls. And when I tried to escape my last address in Richmond, okay, another man from the Middle East, he contacted me. Sarah, come house viewing. Again, it was in a block of flats. Guess what, guys? He shut the door behind me and he started to look me up and down. He was telling me how beautiful. It was nearly touching me. I screamed. I said, let me out now. He was tall, he was young, and now I didn't even know what he was going to do to me. I came out. There was other cars of men, right? I pretended I walked away. Then I walked back. Guys, I think they were going to lock me in there and sex traffic me. I found out this man is also from the Middle East. So they were in the same group. Okay, and some of you that judge people, you don't, when victims talk, right? When victims talk, you don't believe them. You think they're cracking up. No, it's not cracking up. Okay, that is when I went to the last council. I told them what happened. I filmed the incident. I had a phone in my pocket, which he didn't see, and I showed the council. I said, this is what nearly happened to me. They said, you need to drop that to the police. Do it when you are ready. Or let us do it now. This is in the UK, ladies and gents. Who brought me to the attention of these criminals? It's a police officer. I just bumped into him in 2021, February 20, to be more precise, the 18th of February 2021. I just gone through a divorce. My final papers had come through. And my ex-husband didn't want to leave me alone. So I was going to visit the landlord to tell them that that notice to vacate the property in the 28th of February 2021, I wasn't vacating the property with my ex-husband. Here is the divorce papers. We are divorced. And my ex-husband was saying, no, move in with me to the next property. Or, you know, this is what's going on. The landlord will manhandle you. So I went to the council. The council said, no, that is illegal. We are trying to rehouse you. So you stay put where you are. If the landlord, your ex-husband comes, call the police. You see that, ladies and gents? So don't be fooled by a narcissist. Narcissism is demon possession. So this particular police officer is actually a friend to my ex-husband. He gets free booze in my ex-husband's pub. And the police station he works at is opposite my ex-husband's pub in Orpington, Kent, Orpington High Street. On his off duty, he gets free beers. Do all police officers do that? No. Guys, I've had police assist me before. So it's not every police officer that is a criminal. That would be crazy, okay? It's like an accounting profession. We have dubious accountants that will manipulate profits and steal and do all sorts of things. But we also have good accountants. It's like in the medical field, we have doctors like Dr. Shipman killing patients, literally. There was one of my viewers, I think his name is John, saying, Sarah, I lived close to where Dr. Shipman surgery was. And I think, the surgery he worked at, this John was actually registered with that GP practice. So we have criminals in all professions. So don't think that because this man is a police officer, all police officer are dubious, whatever. No, it's just that those few apples, rotten apples, is those that spoil the whole police force. Okay, it's just those few nuts, rotten nuts, that spoil the whole bunch. So please take care. If you are affected by what I'm saying, because some of you love me genuinely and you wonder why anybody could do that to me, please don't hate the police. It's not all of them. It's that narcissist, that broken human being. Narcissistic injury from he could have taken any profession. He could have gone into okay, he would still commit those crimes. He could have gone into medicine if he had the brains to study. He could have still be committing crimes there. Okay, and I don't believe I'm the first one or last one, but I've challenged everything he thinks he is. Because everybody else, right? Everybody else is harmed, the fallen victim. And I didn't. So let me give you the forms of manipulations he's been using. I'll actually change this video as narcissistic something. Mr. Marco says, I have heard similar stories of the women who stayed in my block of flats in Bayswater, West London in 80s. You see that, Mr. Marco? Just look at me, listen to me. There's nothing about me that suggests that I'm cracking up. Nothing. But to cover his abuse, to cover his crimes, when I started to talk, he would say, oh, listen, she's hallucinating. And the flying monkeys. So, as I said to you guys, a flying monkey isn't a racial term. it, it's in narcissistic studies. You can literally Google, sorry, you can literally search here on YouTube just what is a flying monkey. You will find out. It's those people that a narcissist will manipulate, do their bidding, their dirty work, because they want clean hands. Because they know that these things have a way of coming out. But guys, there's no secret. And even the neighbors that are coming from it, they think they are protected. But this is going to blow up one way or the other. Right? Some literally, I leave my flat, guys. I come in, my food has been poisoned. In this flat as well. My salt, something has been added to it, or my seasoning, my milk. I have found things at the bottom of my milk. Why? Because it has happened to the previous addresses. So I'm still cautious. I pour my milk. I look at my milk at the bottom of the of the container, and there's stuff at the bottom. And then I leave it in the fridge, and guess what happens to that milk? It spoils. That milk wasn't supposed to spoil for the next week, and I just bought it. Okay, in this flat, literally finding like oil boots coming into my flat, and I'm like, who came into my flat? And then my things ransacked. So I'm intrigued because these oils, it looks like somebody was building something, and boots really printed on my floor. Then I'm thinking, on my kitchen floor, boots. Then I'm thinking, okay, so who came in? Then I'm looking around. So this guy has tried to have me poisoned. Guys, even hair shampoo. I leave hair shampoo in the house. Hair remover is placed in my shampoo. Mhm. I put shampoo on my hair, and I'm trying to shampoo my hair. Oh, my hair started to fall off, and I'm thinking, what's going on? I go, I buy some more shampoo, I use it, my hair isn't falling out. So what was I supposed to believe? I was supposed to believe, oh, is it Lupisha? My hair is falling. So this fake illness that my hair was falling, right? And the poisoning of the food, even medication. A doctor being used to what's the word? To lace my medication. When I go and get a prescription, the compounding is done. Guys, I am telling you this. I spoke about this a few days ago. I spoke about this a few days ago. You must understand this, guys. It's not hallucinations. It's not me cracking up or losing my mind. This is very true. Okay, just because you've never gone through it, don't think there isn't people like that. Remember Dr. Shipman, the person I'm talking to you about, they are not different. They're just a doctor. And there's also a pharmacist involved. One time, even listen to my story. The next time I go and pick up the prescription, they're not looking at me very happy. They've handed me poison. So what is that medication supposed to do to me? As long as I take it, it's supposed to create illness. And then I go to them, right? They'll test me and say, you have a heart condition. You have this and that illness. I don't take the medication, guess what? All those symptoms are gone. Oh, Mr. Marco, you were young. Is it during the shipment story, or was it during the the issue you talked about at the when you lived in Bayswater. Hi, Todd. Hello, darling. Yeah, Neil. Hi. No, I'm not talking about mental ability. I'm talking about narcissism and the sort of like you know um, stuff, the the, the 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 things that a narcissist will do to harm their victims. So yeah, he this is where why am I talking about all these people? That's what a narcissist does. He recruits, imagine even recruiting doctors, yeah, nurses in places maybe I go and access healthcare. Yeah, literally a manager of that uh, medical facility trying to do that to me and even forcing me to do certain tests. Like, look, I'm a I manage my life. I make executive decisions. I'm more capable than you are. If you look at us, I'm more healthy than you, right? So you don't have to tell me I need a pap smear test. Okay? What do you want to put in my womb? I will book a pap smear test when I'm ready to. It's not an emergency. It's just a checkup that happens every 3 years. And they don't even have done a pap smear test. Okay, so what is this? And guys, also remember, there was a time I said, we don't want to be paranoid, but there are doctors who get paid a lot of money. There's patients waiting for organ transplant. Some of these patients are very wealthy. And some of these doctors, right, they get paid to have somebody taken out for organ transplants. You think I'm joking? Google a story in Surrey. There was two doctors like that, husband and wife. They got this Nigerian man and they wanted to organ transplant. I think it was his kidneys. Yeah, and give it to their daughter. So these doctors, right, they will search for patients that they are looking after. Not because, we all have doctors. It's not because you are dying. Even the president has a doctor, the prime minister has a doctor. It's not because you are dying, right? But they'll find a match. And when they find a match, they'll kill you. Not every doctor is like that. Again, take care. Not every doctor is like that. So some of these doctors participated in wanting to have me homeless, pretending like, oh, I'm going to help you. Let me do this. Let me do this for you. It was a lie. And then when I'm left without a home, they say, oh, I'm going on holiday. They come back. Oh, I haven't heard from you. Now I've been housed because they have a job to do. They wanted me to go to them speaking crazy. I didn't. You are watching me, doctor? You shouldn't be in that job. So, guys, don't take it for granted that when you see some of us like this, and I think a lot of people who support me, maybe including authorities, some of them will listen to me. I hope you don't get offended by the things I'm saying. But I don't believe that not everybody in authority would do that. But unfortunately, we have those rotten peanuts, few bunch of rotten apples in a whole big tree. I think it would be unfair to take that brush and brush it onto you when it doesn't fit. So I'm aware of that. I've also had support. Remember how remember how I secured this accommodation? It was other authorities who said no, that's not what we see. Besides that, we have um, we have other authorities here, social workers, mental health. They're saying there's nothing wrong with you, and they gave me a home. He wanted me on the streets, vulnerable and attacked. People end up on the streets for various reasons. I remember, um, what's her name? She was the Home Secretary. She's Asian. What's her name again? Um, she said things along this way: homelessness for some for it it is a matter of choices, life choices. And let me explain. People attacked her. People says all kinds of things. So we're saying, how can you say that people that are homeless is due to house shortages? No. Those people, they take their rent money, they buy drugs. It's not because there's no help. There is help. But then they take that money that they are supposed to pay rent, they buy drugs. So they choose to do drugs over paying rent. And as time goes by, right, they, they are in a bad way. So I've never done drugs in my life. I've never done alcohol. I was married for a very long time and I've always worked. I've never been in a hospital sick one day, not mentally, not physically. Never. In fact, I'm the one who looks after everybody in the family. You have a problem, I'm the one who solves it. Doesn't matter. Extended family, my immediate family, I'm the strong one. So at what point did this police officer now try to get me diagnosed or even passed as mentally unstable? Guys, the minute you are passed as that, you can come out of there. He's tried. Even in this local borough, I an intruder, check my video, an intruder came into my home under the disguise of an engineer. Or the, the service provider for my broadband, they denied having sent any engineer. They told me, you call the police. I called the police. Guess what this police officer did? She said to me, because this particular police officer, he knows he's hacked into my phones. Because when he assaulted me, he took my phones. And he's also told me, I'm hacked into your stuff. I'm going to destroy you. He used to say these things, he would call me randomly. I've changed the number. Oh, you've changed the number. Not so fast. I've got a new number. And every institution you do business with. He even went to my university where I was doing masters in nursing, adult nursing and mental health. And guess what? He paid a deputy head of, not even head of nursing, to, to get me withdrawn from my studies. Then he called me. He says, I'm the one who did that. Okay? So it's not just accommodation. And in fact, he sent in another police officer into the university. He was pretending to be from the student welfare. He says to me, oh, I want to help you. He wrote a letter to my doctor. He said, I grew up in care. He copied me in, by the way. And that I lived in, you know those people that can't live by themselves, they go into assisted accommodation. He lied. What he didn't know is that I had a relationship with my GP. Since my babies were young, when one of my babies falls ill at night, we would call him, he would come to our home. He would sit on my dining table, have a cup of coffee with biscuit. When I went to study at School of Pharmacy, I went to him and I said, Dr. Bindra, I need these tests. I'm going to School of Pharmacy. And he said, Sir, when you graduate, come work with us. And I'm like, oh, great. I can work in the pharmacy here. And I'm like, oh, great. So when he was writing this letter, he had no idea that I had a long relationship with her. Like when you have babies, right? Babies fall ill here in the UK, you can call yourself doctor. And apparently, this doctor would come to our home and look after our children, right? Exactly. So a cell doctor will come in the middle of the night. Maybe you call ambulance services, then they connect you to a cell doctor. Then a cell doctor comes home. That sort of relationship. So he knew me. I replied, it was at the university. It was a police officer. He was pretending to be some, head of student welfare. So I said, look, this email you sent to my doctor knows. He ran. He left the university. So this demon has followed me since then, 2020, 2021, and even before then. Okay, guys? And in 2020, I went to work in Dorset, very rural. A nurse calls me and says she's coming to give me an injection for COVID-19, a vaccine. And I said, oh no, not so. My doctor has sent me a letter, and I know the hotspots for COVID-19 shots, COVID-19 vaccine shots. So when I'm done with my shift here in Dorset, I'm driving back home in Kent. And if I want to, because it's not even compulsory, if I want to have a shot, a COVID vaccine shot, I will. But at the minute, it's not compulsory. So she said, okay, I'm sending you a taxi. Leave your suitcase at home where you are staying, and also leave your car. The taxi will pick you up and take you to the hotel. I said, are you stupid? So you want me after 12 midnight in this village, no lights, in Dorset. So I'm going to go to a hotel, killed, and then people say I was killed in a hotel because I left my car. I drive. Well, why am I going into the hotel? Because I refused a vaccine? Then I said, okay, I'm driving home now. Then he tried to send the police. So I said to the police, why are you here? Has any crimes been reported? He says, yeah, no. Then I said, okay, so why are you here? So you see, he wanted me. He was the one with my ex-husband planning that. Is it a cult? I don't know. Maybe my ex-husband joined a cult called Freemasonrism. I have no idea. Right? I do not know. So guys, some of you don't even believe this is true. Just go to the videos on YouTube about the DD files, Epstein files. You will know. You will hear crazy things. I'm even holding back a lot of information that would turn some of you crazy. Okay? So, yeah, those are some of the tactics this sick narcissist has been using on me. He wants to keep his hands clean, so he recruits people. The narcissistic studies call them flying monkeys. It's a non-racial insult. Just go into your YouTube account and say in the search engine, say flying monkeys, and listen to the video. You'll find out. But keep listening before you do that. Right? So yeah, I've escaped death for kidnapping, and the two women I was talking about, Karen Briggs and her daughter Emma Beach, they'll get so high on drugs that they'll start to speak up. That we were recruited to get you arrested, to be put in a mental institution, you'll be killed there. And they'll say, you committed suicide. We're gonna do it. I recorded her and I gave it to the police. You understand that? Like, I didn't guess. I didn't wake up and made up stories. No. You want to listen to the video? I will post it. There's so much information I'm holding back. But this information, right? I've sent it to a couple of embassies. Because in recent months, I've been hacked. And then I deleted some of those videos. So, there's a lot of people watching. The authorities, I had to contact Home Office because the police were not dealing with it. Independent Commissioner, it even went to number 10 Downing Street. After I went through the local MP. That's how I'm alive today. Okay, I didn't contact the local, the number 10 Downing Street. It's not the current Prime Minister, by the way. I went through the local MP, okay, to state what was going on. Because if you find out that a landlord, okay, is Middle Eastern, would then corrupt another members of staff at the courts, okay, to decide the case against me, then yeah, I had to do that. And everything I was saying was found to be correct. So I escaped kidnapping and sex trafficking. I did. It's not just little girls that get sex trafficked. Women too, they get sex trafficked. And even before they thought they could get their hands on me and sex trafficking me, this ring in the house is a pretense that they are renting out a home. It's pretense. So this ring was now one of the guys was actually Asian. He was Indian. He calls himself Hari, but his name is Harisham. He lived at this address, number 21, Cherry Orchard, in Surrey, Thames upon Thames. Okay? Yeah. I don't know if he's moved now. I do not know. And people like Anthony McGee, sometimes he comes here and he's very filthy. He's actually Irish. If you check some very old videos that I started to post, short videos where there's the police standing outside and dealing with this man, that's Anthony McGee. He was also like this and on psychedelics. He told me the same thing. I've been recruited, and Harry, the landlord are involved. Harry is the one managing us all. We all watch you on a camera in your home. Now Anthony McGee is high and drunk. One time he appears with a machete and I'm in the kitchen. And he tells me he was gonna slice me and all he was gonna get is sectioning. I've got the videos, I can post them. I report that to the landlord. They would protect the criminals because it's a ring. that housing has got nothing to do with housing, really. I report to the police are investigating. Guess who they're asking? The, this sex traffickers, drug traffickers. And then they're saying, no, no, she's crazy. Honestly. And then some police officers get involved in that. In Surrey. So this particular police officer managed to recruit some police officers in Surrey as well. As I said, he works in Orpington High Street. Okay, he works in police. So to every community I move to, he mobilizes even police officers. He tells authorities, he tells people that I had illnesses, I had conditions I know nothing about. Every illness, every terrible illness ever known to man in the book, he says I have it. Including mental, including physical. Not just that, but every crime committed by the most dangerous criminal, he says I've done it. There was a time I was being investigated secretly, illegally, not arrested, no, secretly and illegally. And that investigation placed on the system, but it was done secretly. And it was a lie. Yeah, guys, not just that, but also lying about who I am, that I grew up in care, never been in care before, that I do not have a family, that my parents dumped me in a bin somewhere, and then I was raised in care, and after care, I went to live in assisted accommodation because I didn't have a family. Guys, my father lives in London. I have brothers, I have sisters all over the world. I have aunties, I have uncles, including medical professionals. Some have done psychiatry. Their doctors are psychiatrists. Some are in the medical field for other things. And I'm very close to these people. Right? Yeah, I've grown up around them. I have cousins. By the way, I also have children of my own that I've raised. Yeah? Yeah? I also have children of my own. But they were saying I don't have a family. And I'm like, huh? By the way, not only do I have children, but I also have my father. And my mom passed away anyway. I have aunties, uncles, and they're doctors. Some I see them all the time. Okay, so where does this record come from? Have you looked in the system to check I grew up in care? Because I didn't. Have you checked in the system if I've ever had any breakdowns before? You won't find anything. If you find anything, bring it to me. It's false medical notes that have been placed to build up a case. So I digress. A couple of months ago, when I reported, so this particular police officer, I called the police. He went underground. The police officer that was coming to me, she had been poisoned. So she says, do you mind if we call a mental health, so we can cancel out some things? I said, why? Am I talking gibberish? Did something not make sense? Then I said, okay, bring them in, because I'm not hiding anything. So they came in, they found nothing. Right? And then those people found nothing. They said to me, oh, go and register with the GP very soon. Oh, you can come to see us. And I'm thinking, okay, all these people now, they are being, because all these people now are being managed by this narcissist. Hi user. Yeah. So anyway, what did he want? What is he looking for here after I left? All the addresses I've moved to. He wanted my home. Even up to this premises, he's hired neighbors who play music. They're playing it right now. You can't hear them. There's loud music playing, and when I get blocked, they also hack into my stuff. And some people's hacked to your gadget. If somebody's hacked into your computer, they can change documents, they can do stuff. So they've hacked into my gadgets, right? And when I'm talking about them, they don't want they don't want me to speak up. You see that my camera is playing around, my social media hacked, my email account hacked, my um what do you call it? My emails, passwords changed, etc. etc. So this snake, this narcissist, he curls around me like a snake. Some of these people that comment here, these are flying monkeys. And beware, as you watch me, the police are watching you. When I leave my flat to go and do shopping, you come into my house, you put poison in my food, somebody's watching you. The police are. The police are. Ladies and gentlemen, let's like the video, subscribe, and put that notification button on. So um, yeah, that is the mind of a narcissist. Just listen. If you haven't listened to this video from the start, please listen to this video from the start. Narcissism, as one of those doctors call it, it's demon possession. It's not curable. It's a mental illness, yes, but it's demon possession. The medical world has a name for it, narcissism. But the thing is, it can be cured. For example, depression, as I said before, the medical world is able to treat that either by counseling or, if not counseling, people will take medication, but not narcissism. And narcissists are charming. They come across as charming. Narcissists, they are about how the world looks at them. It's all about appearances. No, sir. No, ma'am, you are a narcissist. There's nothing special about you. You are human. You go to the toilet. You sleep, you wake up, you have to pay bills like everybody else. You die, you were born, and one day you will die. You have a demon running your mind. Imagine how many lives you've wrecked. If you're a woman, you've wrecked men's lives. Okay? In the form of lovers, husbands, or boyfriends, or whatever. If you're a man, you've wrecked women's lives and maybe even men's lives in the form of lovers, wives, whatever. You are a narcissist. You are proud, yes. What is a narcissist? Grandiosity. Mhm. So, those are some of my experiences with somebody narcissistic. Okay? And he likes weak people for flying monkeys. It's these drug addicts, alcoholics, because they need that extra cash to buy drugs. Imagine a narcissist coming into your home, putting a camera in the far detector so that all these men can watch you. Mhm. And when you see people following you on the streets, in the shop, brushing their groins to your backside when you are taking shopping onto a conveyor belt in a shop such as Marks and Spencer, right? These men have been watching you shower. I don't take off my clothes, guys. I don't. Not really. And now they are stressed. How do you watch a woman shower day in, day out? Yeah. I try to get into the lift. The neighbor comes out, he's following me. And sometimes in cahoot with another female neighbor who stands on the other side, because there's a main entrance where you can go down with the lift. There's also the one you can go down through the staircase. Women involved in this as well, yeah, but it's not those decent women. It's those women who have children with different men. No job, but they're just having children, right? They sleep with anything and everything. Some of them are foreign, actually. Mhm. Some of them live upstairs, and they've been told that if they play loud music, I have a short temper. That also I'm going to be calling the authorities. And some of those authorities are involved. They are allowing the noise. They would want me to run away because of the noise. I'm not running away to anywhere. I've had people say, you haven't paid rent, trying to put me in financial difficulties when I have. I've gone to the authorities to get some welfare assistance. Welfare assistance is approved. So some of you who live outside the UK, when you've moved, you can actually, if you are in a new home, you can actually apply for welfare assistance. For example, white goods and things like that. My welfare assistance is approved, but I don't get it. So the people, probably the people who've approved the welfare assistance are now, they now hack into my email, yeah, where they send the vouchers for me to, to use those vouchers and buy the essentials that I need. Because in, in houses in the UK or even anywhere else in the world, normally they come with white goods. They come with a fridge, a stove, a cooker, a washing machine. Some even do come with tumble dryers. This is standard. But in the flat I moved in, I didn't get nothing. Floor, nothing. So obviously I had to apply for welfare assistance. All of it approved, but I never got it. It was approved in December up to today. Okay, so the very people are, you know, that are sending me vouchers, because I open those vouchers, I get hacked. Then my vouchers are then processed. And then they send me more emails to go and process these vouchers, to deal with my energy, and then those vouchers have been spent. So people pretending to be assisting me, and then they are taking the welfare assistance that has been given to me. Okay, so this is standard that people will get welfare assistance when they moved into accommodation that do not have white goods. Normally, any accommodation you move to in the UK, it has white goods, it has cooker, it has fridge, okay? But in this accommodation, I was told, because it's permanent accommodation, it does not come with anything. So then you have to approach the council, because how are you going to start to furnish the whole house? How? And let me say this to you guys. My furniture, this same police officer is holding it in in Yorkshire. There's this guy who comes here, he calls himself Julian. He's living in my property, in my stuff that are in Yorkshire. He has an account. He takes a dog out for a walk. This is a different account, and he hides everything. Julian, I know who you are. All that time when I go doing live stream, you are like supporting me. You are living in my stuff, Julian. And I'm living in ground zero. Very expensive table sets, chairs, and the cabinet that you can't even afford. A very big TV you could never afford, Julian. I'm coming for my things. Understand me? Ladies and gents, let's like the video. So, this police officer was keeping me homeless so that I don't go and pick up my belongings. So Julian, he checks when I'm travel. He wants to check whether I'm actually traveling to Yorkshire. Julian, you watch me? I know who you are. Oh, make me your moderator. No, Julian. I'm not stupid. But you will pay for what you've done. God will make sure of it. God can be mocked. Ladies and gents, let's like the video, subscribe, and put that notification button on. Who's here, who's watching? The time now is 8:41. So yeah, he's tried to take away everything from me, including clothes. Just recently, I reported a missing necklace, missing dresses for my suitcases. I brought them and I've seen them, I've even tried them, and they just go missing. In this house, sometimes I'm coming into my flat, people are exiting the building through the back when I'm using the main entrance. You see those people that are stalking me? They are giving information to the ones that are ransacking my stuff. What do you come to ransack my stuff for? What are you trying to find in my belongings? Stealing knickers? Underwear? What do you use that? Juju? Even paying for voodoo witchcraft for me to get harmed, right? Affecting my relationships with those people you know that they are around me, trying to use witchcraft to cause chaos in my relationships. I know that. Does this happen? It does. It does. So, from hiring hitmen, organizing kidnapping, trying to put me in a hospital, trying to keep me homeless, and even planning my assassination, to phoning voodoo priests, spellcasters. I know that. Karen Briggs and her daughter said it. We are casting spells on you. We have a voodoo priest in our apartment right now. And then you hear people start to scream. Things affecting them, right? Exactly. Then the police come and arrest them. They find a voodoo doll in the apartment, and it's written Sarah on it. And the police are like, what is this? S-H-I-T. What is this? Sarah next door? Imagine they're doing their things and candles burning. So I peeped through because one of the officers came to see me. I peeped through and yeah. And then one of the officers comes and says, Sarah, you don't need to see that. Karen Briggs and her daughter Emma doing those things to me. and bringing in an Asian voodoo priest. Did I see these things? Yes. No lies, no hallucinations. Meanwhile, meanwhile, ladies and gents, I had a phone and it was recording. Do you want me to post that? You'll see. They stole clothes. They made a voodoo doll. But then they started to do those things. They harmed them. And then police came to arrest them. Don't play. Don't play. And some of you, I tell you this story. Yeah? You don't even show up for me. You don't even show up for me. You even start to run away, suspecting that I'm having a breakdown. Because maybe you've experienced it around you. Maybe friends, family have had mental breakdowns. And maybe you're associating me with that. And even believing the perpetrator. This is in the UK, guys. So don't worry. When you see those insults, don't worry. Those are flying monkeys. Those are flying monkeys. Okay? Even those people will get uncomfortable when I'm talking. They try to distract me. It's because they want me to start swearing. They want me to start shouting at them. Okay? They are being disruptive. That is why you see me sometimes I just ignore or just block. They are flying monkeys. They've been following me. Some of these would follow me because I do live stream, would follow me on the route. Sometimes, even here, I have some children, I'm talking on a live stream. I'm saying, guys, I need to join the gym here. And then the boy says, oh, the gym is here. The next day, I go out. He's there again, right? Using even children. And some people in my accommodation shouldn't even have children, sending children to bang on my door, to be screaming, to be shouting. They've been told that I have a temper and I'm going to attack those children. Guys, I love children and I have children of my own that I've raised. But you can see that some of these women should only have a little thing to just wee and pull, and even the men as well. They shouldn't have to have children. How can you use a child? Because that child now is going to be playing up in school. These are the children that say to their teachers, hey, I'm not a girl anymore, I'm a boy. Okay? My name is whatever, Mary, but now call me John. Worse, hitting other children. These are children now that are becoming bullies. Bullies in the making. Mother, father was hired to abuse a woman. Now those children are being sent to my door. Go and scream. I love children, guys. But no parental supervision. Nothing. Is it a fault of the child? No. But that child's life is being ruined. You see, police officer, you see what you are doing to even family. Why? Because of money. Or you've told them lies. You've told them I have illnesses I do not have. I don't know what you've placed on my medical records and provided to these individuals. What have you done? Even on my YouTube, there are certain YouTubers I would talk to. You told them I was dangerous. You told them I had illnesses. You told them a lot of things. Why? You've been trying to keep me isolated. How long have you been trying to cause my YouTube channel? Hi, Dimitri. Okay, Dimitri, I'm going to block you. Okay, so don't be vulgar here. Okay, don't be vulgar here. I'm going to actually block you. All right, so you're not going to distract me. Some of you, I know, you come with all sorts of ghost accounts, but I know who you are. Some YouTubers have been told lies about me and collaborated with other YouTubers. Because you know what, guys? This guy, he's curled around me like a snake. So I go onto other YouTubers' account, I comment, whether it's drama and people are trying to do views. I'm a fellow YouTuber, okay, and it's a YouTube community. So contact these YouTubers and tell them stories about me. And true story. And this guy, right? He there's even people that I would have contact with online. Call them on WhatsApp because maybe I contact them through WhatsApp. Tell them that no, we are her carers, we are her doctors. She's very sick. Remember that landlord from number 21 Cherry Orchard in Staines upon Thames in Surrey. Okay, the landlord name is Timberfield, and the lawyer's called Victoria Rise. Okay, it's the same company. Okay, so um, this particular property manager called Ruth, Middle Eastern guys, I don't know, wrote to one of my friends, they are bishops, they are in America, and told them that I was having a breakdown. I was walking naked. I have the email. I will show you the email. This friend of ours, the bishop, and his wife, they are calling my number. Guess what? They've blocked my number. Then he gets in contact with my ex-husband. Ex-husband had spoken to him a day before of some bills that he was, you know, I needed to sort out with him. And then he gives that email to my daughter and not tell her that I spoke to your mother yesterday. This can't be true. Hi, Muhammad. Hello, hello, darling. Right? So my daughter then tells me, says, you're the property manager. They phoned these are family friends, the bishop in America, and told them that you're having a breakdown. Then I said, okay. And I was jogging at the time. I said, okay, let me stop. Then I started to speak to her. I said, this is how you do a check. Check. Ask me your debts. Ask me anything to clear that up. And we went through that. And I said, no, I'm actually okay. So I then called the police to tell them what this property manager had done. In this housing with these drug traffickers and sex traffickers. So this property manager, landlord, and these drug traffickers in the accommodation, they planned to do that to me. So I told the police, this is the plan. So when I run back home, I finished the round. I used to run around the high street. So when I finished the run, I went back home. I found these human traffickers and drug traffickers all outside if I could, because my apartment was upstairs. They were waiting for the ambulance to come and take me. Then police arrived later, and I told them that this is what happened. She got into trouble. I believe if she has not fled the country, that court case is still going on. So some of you here, where I've moved, don't be fooled. You were never told the truth about the amount of trouble that some of these people have gone through. Not only are the independent commissioner aware, it's all these other authorities. Because I figured out what was happening. And my silence I was actually putting myself at risk. So I had to do the crazy stuff to overcome the crazy stuff that was being. It wasn't just, oh, it's a phone call, I'm being accused of this, of that. No, I really had to go loud. Another time, ladies and gents, I didn't have social media. I didn't have social media. All I was trying to do inside the accommodation when I'm attacked, when I'm bullied, is record it with my phone. I have a lot to post here. Okay, guys? I have a lot to post on my platform. Ladies and gents, who's watching? Welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah. Anyway, let's get some water to drink. Okay? Let's get some water to drink, ladies and gents. I know, if you've never heard this before, I know, sounds like fiction. It's not fictitious. It is true. I need water, guys. I'm going to show you my fridge later on. It is completely empty, just to show you that really I haven't eaten for the past 73 hours. I have not eaten anything. So what this individual has also been doing, he would try to put debt in my name, okay, so that he looks into my app. There's so many times my app has been hacked and I'm unable to access my funds. The local bank behaving strangely as well. He's followed me to the bank and just having all these stalkers, very dirty people. Some of them are not even young people. Some of these old people you see on my channel, they are local. It is disgusting. It is disgusting. Some of these people you say, oh, I'm in India. No, you're not in India. You work in the local, on the high street somewhere. I know that. Oh, I'm in Canada. No, you're not in Canada. You are in a flat here somewhere. Ladies and gents, let's like the video. Let's subscribe. But having said all of that, oh, I have my water here. Let me try and drink. Having said that, I do have supporters here. Okay, so a narcissist will isolate you and frame you, but he wants his hands clean, so he pays. You see, let me explain to you guys, how does he pay these people? You know how police, when they bust a drug something, they take those monies, right? So he works in the police force. So when they bust drug dealers, they find them with money. He picks up all that money. He steals it and he uses it to pay crime. Ladies and gents, I'm not lying to you. I am not lying to you. I'm not guessing. So all these guys, all of you that are being paid, it's dirty drug money, right? Because police officers don't earn much. And he's been fighting to have me removed out of this accommodation. But you can't do that. This accommodation is mine permanently. You can't do that. He's really trying to force something that cannot happen. He forced me to keep me homeless by telling those local authorities that I were crazy. I ran away from, I don't know where I ran away from, some hospital. Guys. And some of them, He just recruited them and gave them money. So when police bust up houses, instead of taking all that trash, all those drugs and blood money, whatever money from drugs, when they arrest, drug dealers, he takes that money, steals it for himself, and then now he's paying for crime. Is that what's feeding you on this property? What about getting a job and pretending that, you have an illness you do not have? Now you are watching me 24/7, right? I apply for a job, the same police officer, he will contact the prospective employer after they've liked me, after I've passed the first two, 3 stages of the interview. Then he gets his clause in. Don't give her the job. You are a madman. You're beyond mad. You are a demon-possessed sociopath. Curled around me like snakes. Look at all these dirty men. Look at them. Filthy. Ladies and gents, let's like the video, subscribe. Subscribe to my channel. Hi, John. Hi, is it Marilyn? Hi. John, you all right? Good to have you. Good to have you, ladies and gents. I hope you are listening, guys. I hope you are listening. But let me take this opportunity once again, ladies and gentlemen, to say thank you. But welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah. We vlog, we blog, we talk about problems, whether it's marital problems, whether it's love, romance, and relationships. We talk about it here. Okay? And we also talk about personal problems. There's nothing I'm ashamed of. I didn't do these things to myself. What should I be ashamed of? Guys, I've been to school. Okay? I can build a business by myself from ground zero up and create employment for thousands others. I'm not making claims about this. I have the skills. I have what it takes. I have the education to do that. I can run any multi-million corporation. Yeah, I can do that in any organization. And I've found even people who are threatened by me for accessing a service because they think I'm going to take their job. But some of these people, it's because they've been told stories about me and they want to keep it that way. But they can see that there's more to this woman. And he's tried to put me down. No, you can't put me down. You can't put me down. You're just corrupt. You're more than corrupt, actually. You are more than corrupt. You are in fact demon possessed. So guys, if somebody has never sat with you and explained how painful, how chaotic it is to deal with a narcissist, I'm just giving you my story. Okay? I'm just giving you my story. So a narcissist, one of these doctors who addresses narcissism says a narcissist builds a false army of criminals, people around you, neighbors, people in proximity, in your, in your community. They leave their house knowing you're going to the shops. They're coming for you. They want your mental health. No, not mine. You're not having it. They want your emotions. No, not mine. So they're playing around. They're doing this in your face. You are supposed to snap. Not here. I know you're a flying monkey. I know. Suddenly, in Sainsbury's, these young men all holding empty shopping baskets. Before, they would have nothing to hold on to. You see a young man with headphones, he's standing there, he's communicating with a narcissist. He's communicating with people that are ransacking my house, telling them she's doing this, she's doing that. Oh, now she's coming, she's on her way. They leave the flat. They go back through the back window. I'm coming in, they're driving out. I know what you do, guys. Police, if there's any police officers here, you watch me. This is what has been happening. Yes, including poisoning. Some of the poisoning, right, is drugs. I'm supposed to go so high and behave in a manner that is unbecoming. Some of it is actually drugs to cause me whatever they want to cause me. It's happening. I found boots, prints of boots in my kitchen, oils on my door. Like a big hand, like maybe it was like a glove, as if a builder who was wearing boots and gloves came in. And yeah, we have builders on the premises, and I've had issues with those guys. Never spoken to them. They attack me indirectly. Noise pollution. I haven't really posted the noise pollution here. As if somebody is drilling right here, hoping I will respond. It hasn't worked. Then when I'm leaving the house, I don't know how they know. I don't announce to anyone. They get dressed, they follow me to the shops. Some of them laughing. Some of you, if you watch one of those videos, laughing loud. So, to try and shame me. Guys, look at me. What's there about me to feel ashamed about? I'm dressed, I'm covered. I didn't leave my home without, looking in the mirror. So why would a man be laughing? It's a flying monkey. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, that's why they call them flying monkeys. Monkey-like behavior. Narcissistic studies call them flying monkeys. They follow me into the council. You need to watch that video when I was in the council. I'd gone to sort out this welfare application that was approved. I'm going to put an email here to show you. I've written to the council today because he wanted my finances affected. He wanted me to be taking my income to now be purchasing all of that, and so I'm behind on my bills. I'm without food in the house. He's a demon. Christopher Emberton, you are a demon. Because now, when you start to want somebody dead, what does the devil do? The Bible says he comes to kill, steal, and to destroy. You are not human at all. You need deliverance. You literally need a man of God, a woman of God laying their hands on you and saying, in the name of Jesus, come out. How do you live with something like that in the inside of you? And some of those demons are jumping your body into these flying monkeys on the premises. So you have other people living in my property, my sofas, my table, when my flat is ground zero. How do you think that is going to go? Why do you think I'm waiting? You think I can't defend myself? No. Watch what's going to happen. That's a death trap. It's a death wish you have. I've warned you time and time again. God can't be mocked. So when you take what isn't yours, especially for somebody who calls on the name of Jesus, that is a death wish. Oh, can God kill? Can Jesus, you know him as a baby in a manger? You know him as a lamb who was slain? But have you heard his other name? The conquering lion from the tribe of Judah. Find out what a lion does. He's a lamb and yet the lion. And that God that I serve is the one who's going to deal with you. All these cover-ups from the authorities because you are white-skinned and I'm brown, right? They don't arrest you. They don't do nothing. Them too, that know my situation, and everybody else who thought, let's punish her. Trust me, he's a God of justice. So you thought you'd deny me justice? Don't worry. You will know. But some of you, you won't even know what hit you when God comes, when God intervenes, when God executes justice. God says, vengeance is mine. I'm not weak. Because you think, oh, she's a Christian, you know what? She's going to give another cheek. No, that's not what it means. So, Julian, stop coming on my channel. Oh, make me a moderator. You're not. And then you bring another one, says, oh, I'm in Canada. No, you're not in Canada. And then you bring another name called Lucifer Morningstar. Make me a moderator. Are you stupid? And why are you bringing Lucifer? Somebody with a name, a channel called Lucifer, the Morningstar. It's because you know I'm a Christian. You're trying to mock Jesus. And then you have this other say, oh, I'm in Canada. No, you are not in Canada. And then you are insulting my subscribers here. That they smell. Maybe you're the one who smells. I know who you guys are. I know all of you. Some of you start out very nice, very polite. Hello, Sarah. And then you turn. Right? Your messages turn sexual. Some of you have 2 accounts, 3 accounts. You use some of these accounts, right, to go sexual, to call me ugly. There's nothing ugly about me. Absolutely not. You don't even know me. In fact, I haven't even showed the real me here. I don't do that. Let's like the video, ladies and gents. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, ladies and gents. Welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah. So yeah, that is the level of narcissism that I have had to handle. He's still coiled around me like a viper. He has all these madmen full of drugs, pretend they are mentally ill so they don't have to pay to work and pay rent. They are living on the state. Men, where I come from, men work, men are providers. They can't even afford a woman. And then they say alternative lifestyle. It's so funny. These are the people who come to insult me. These are the people who come to insult me. Some of them look, they are very, they are very low vibing. This guy, he can't even speak English. This, what's his name? This Candy Casper can't even speak English. I've been on his channel. It's chaos. Just watch him. And that woman, that, God, please, Candy Casper. He can't even speak English, guys. I don't even know what planet he fell from into the UK. How much are you gonna pay? Are you gonna get paid, Candy Casper, for those comments you are sending? The narcissist is sending you, right? You can't even speak English, Candy Casper. Rudolph, hi. Love to see you too, my darling. Love to see you too. Before this, Candy Casper would insult me, ask my viewers to go and watch his so-called live stream. He says, oh, I'm online. And remember, this police officer, he sends these people, this narcissist, he sends these people to do this. There's another one, literally send them, they were saying, oh, you know, they were very sick, they wanted to go to the hospital. Well, they'd gone to the hospital. They were, people were giving them £10, £20, £50. I did the same. Then come onto my channel a few days ago, a person I helped financially, and I don't have the finances myself, but I thought they needed to get to the hospital, right? Out of my grocery money, I gave them what I gave them. They come here, they say, oh, you know, at this hour, I'll be going live to be feeding kids. That's the same behavior. That narcissist is curled around me like a snake. I feel like puking. You know, spiritually speaking, I'm disgusted and feel like puking. I'm not afraid of him. I'm not even afraid of those demons in him. So guys, those of you who didn't know, okay, and we say narcissism so lightly. You need to know. You need to know what narcissistic behavior is like. Very charming. Very charming. You know, keeping up appearance. So some of you will come, oh, comb your hair. Look, I'm not trying to keeping up appearances here. I can literally come without makeup. Right. I'm not trying to impress any man here. The man that loves me, they will love me the way. That's why you saw me chewing bones the other day. Okay? I'm not trying to impress no man, no groups of people. I think when a person loves you, they love you even with your hair messy, even when you're not looking the best. So you get it wrong. I'm not at a beauty contest. And I'm deliberate about how I come out sometimes. Very deliberate. So if you're a narcissist, you are about appearances. Yeah, that is why your life is failing. and I don't put my first foot forward. So don't even come here and tell me to comb my hair. Don't even come here and tell me I'm ugly. I know I'm beautiful. I'm going to give you ugly. If you want, tomorrow I'll come out looking ugly. I can do the makeup and you don't see I've done it. Okay? Because I'm not here after lustful people that, I know you've been sent to send sexual messages to me. Okay? I think a good man will know what I'm all about. That's why you chase. That's why you know what attracts you to those demons? Because you are a demon too. Exactly. The God in me, the Jesus in me, irritates the demons in you. So yeah, run after the demons. It's chaos in demon camps. I'm not trying to impress anyone, and I certainly don't date in demon camps. Okay, so that police officer, you've been scandalizing my name, thinking I'm going to date all these people, telling them to run. Please tell them to run faster. Tell them to run, to not look back. In fact, I'm going to help a lot of them. I'm going to appear here looking ugly on purpose so they can run. I'm not here to date. Why are you even telling my viewers to run? Why are you lying to my viewers? I have illnesses that I do not have. You gave medical records, fake ones, right? You ask a killer doctor who made the fake records. She's fake. She's a killer. They are killers, okay? Just like you are. You all should be in prison. Oh, look, she's losing her mind. Really? Look how you've lost your mind. Years on coming for me. Ladies and gents, let's like the video. Uh, I know some of you, you've never seen or heard anything like this. I know. Again, time and time again, I keep referring you. Guys, look at Diddy Combs' court case. Look at what was happening to men and women. Sex trafficked, sexually assaulted, drugged first. You see those parties? Those men and women would arrive. They are given a wine, right? Then they lose it after drinking the wine. And guess what? They start being molested sexually by other people in that party. Some of them had surgery in their private parts. Yeah? You haven't watched that? Please go ahead. So people arrive to the Diddy party. They're handed a wine. As soon as they take that wine, they are gone. They've been spiked. And men are sexually molesting them on every opening they have. For days. They would go on for days. By the time that medication wears out, those drugs wears out, these people are in pain. Some had surgery because of the damage that was done to them. A week of these parties, DD parties. Would you believe that was true? No, you wouldn't. But baby oils that were laced with drugs were found in Diddy Combs' home. Where was I gonna find myself? after I've been sex trafficked. To where? Hmm. What about picking up people that are into prostitution? You know, the ones that are selling themselves. Why me? Because they are gone, right? They are a wreck, nothing left. And I'm not looking down on anyone. We all choose every day how we're gonna live, right? So yeah. So this narcissist, as a police officer, yeah, associated to drug traffickers and sex traffickers. Why choose the police force as a trade? Why do that? Oh, Dimitri. Thank you, Dimitri. Yeah, so all these names, Caspar Candy, this is a flying monkey. At first, he was attacking me, literally, literally attacking me. Now he just gives those swiping comments, but it's not long before he goes on for, when those demons jump in him. So the main perpetrator of this is a police officer. And when I report crimes committed against me, but by flying monkeys around me, you hear somebody says, "Oh, so do you think that he followed you here?" And when I say yes, they want to say, "Oh, no, you're hallucinating." I've just told you he threatened me that I'll follow you to every community you go to. Isn't that enough explanation? Have you joined the party? Are you a flying monkey? So yeah, ladies and gents, um, yeah. Hi guys, hello. Welcome back to my channel. I think I've said enough. I've said enough on that subject. Okay, so hopefully those who wanted to know the real story they've heard. But anyway, welcome to my channel, guys. Let's like the video, let's subscribe, let's put that notification button on. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Guys, again, let me take this opportunity to say thank you for all my new subscribers. Thank you for all my new viewers and my old subscribers alike. I am so very grateful to all of you. Anyway, guys, I will see you later. Okay, I will see you later. I'm coming back again. All right, see ya.